you got the coronavirus, stay away from me. That's what Phil is saying there from LA Guns, from the devil you know, was stay away. So stay away from me, pal.
Yeah, pal.
And just before that, we heard from the Black album, Blackened.
Black album?
Yeah, the Black album.
No, it's not.
It's from Justice for All.
Yeah, not the Black album.
It's Blackened from Injustice for All. How's that?
Let's say, you got to know what albums the Metallica comes from. It's the most important band we play.
Yeah, very important. Yeah, the Blackened thing kind of threw me off there for a second.
It's all good. You're drinking.
True. One of our fellow podcasters, a guy who does way more numbers and way more money than we ever will.
Okay.
Joe Rogan.
Okay.
He's pissed off a lot of people.
That's shocking.
He's made a lot of people upset, angry, shocked, outraged, flabbergasted.
How dare he say something?
Well, it's not so much what he said. It's what he allegedly did.
What did he do?
He did the unthinkable.
Okay.
Joe Rogan left his podcast listeners in a fury after the comedian boasted about getting tested not once, but twice for the coronavirus, despite the country's testing shortages.
So?
He's a privileged fuck. He took the test twice.
Okay. That's a problem?
Well, it's a problem for people who look at somebody with privilege and go, hey, there's people who need a test and you took 2 of them.
Did he do it on the same day, or did he do it at different days, or what?
Well, here we'll uncover that.
Okay.
The comedian 52, who candidly chatted with fellow funny man Chris D'Elia on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast this week, when he revealed he's had no problem getting tests from his quote-unquote young, handsome doctor.
Sexy.
I've been tested twice already. I got tested yesterday, and I got tested 2 days before that, Rogan bragged. He got 2 tests in 48 hours.
Well, good for him.
What is he afraid of?
Yeah, apparently. Well, he does have people coming in and out of his place, maybe. Or does he? I haven't watched his podcast in months, so.
I'm just going to test myself every 3 or 4 days. Fuck it, the comic said.
Yeah. So what?
Every 3 or 4 days.
That's what he wants to do. Who gives a shit?
Well, you're taking tests away from immigrants who need them.
Fuck them. Let them die. Maybe they've done something that people care about and they could get tested every day.
Yeah. The podcast was filmed and uploaded on Rogan's YouTube channel, where the two were seen sitting just feet away from one another in what appears to be the comedian's studio.
Oh, well, then he needs to be tested again because he had that guy in the studio.
So I'm testing everybody. So the way we're doing this here is when people come in to do the podcast, test them first, keep the fuck away from them, and then give them a hug.
Okay.
Rogan continued, prompting laughter from his guests.
How dare he tell jokes about this fucking nonsense?
Yeah,
how dare he?
Yeah, there's people dying.
All right.
D'Elia then confirmed the two embraced before their 2-hour sit-down interview.
Yeah.
Fuck it, D'Elia agreed. You're the first person I've hugged in a month.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Then they each other's cocks.
I don't know, man. If I was like jonesing for a hug, I don't think I want a man hug.
No, probably not.
Unless, of course, you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah. In which case, you're a faggot.
Yeah. Rogan's conversation was deemed insensitive and disgusting by fans who took to his social media.
Let me get on my Twitter. Joe Rogan is an asshole. Hashtag stay safe, stay home. Ugh, fuck off. Jesus Christ.
So his fans took to his social media account to rip him for gloating about his access to test as a high-profile celebrity.
Sure he cared.
The high-profile celebrities, politicians, and medical workers on the front line have insisted there needs to be more in order to save lives.
Mm-hmm.
More tests wasted, one fan criticized the host on Instagram.
Ooh, damn, not on Instagram.
Sick burn.
Damn, Rogan probably killed himself right after he saw that on Instagram.
How are you going to recover?
My God. Please tell me he didn't put it on IGTV. We can't have that.
I'm telling you what, I have never envisioned a world where somebody typing something out is just going to crush you.
Hold on, I got to put that on TikTok, Neely. Jesus fucking Christ, are you kidding me?
I'm going to a message board. Oh, are message boards even relevant anymore? I guess they're not anymore.
You could go to a Facebook group, though.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put something on a wall, man.
You know what? I'm going to go to my Snapchat and say, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Well,
Now I feel better about myself, and I hope he gets the message.
let me pull up my Yelp and send a negative review. Joe Rogan is an entitled dick.
Yeah.
Sincerely, Anonymous 3261431. Ugh. The fucking social media virus is far worse than the fucking coronavirus.
I agree.
Oh, dear God.
I agree. Saw this coming 10 years ago.
Hold on, I'm going to fire up a YouTube super chat. And I'm going to have my say. Oh, God.
How about you guys stop wasting much needed test kits and observe the quarantine like the rest of the country? Another slammed the stars.
All right, McDonald's guy. He's done more than you. He needs to be tested more. And who says that these people that are complaining can't go and get multiple tests if they want? Who's stopping them?
Well, I don't know that. I don't know what the status of the testing is concerned. I don't know that you can just go to the hospital or doctor's office or whatever multiple times in a matter of days. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. But again, this is you guys are entitled privileged pricks while the rest of us are dying. You're living in your crystal cathedrals and you're getting tested daily.
You know what? I'm going to post this in subreddit. Joe Rogan's a douche. Let me pull up that subreddit right now. Get in there. Joe Rogan's a douche. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, pal. I told them.
Yeah, send that message back to him.
Sure did. You know what? I'm going to look up another subreddit right now, comedians that aren't funny, and I'm going to repost right there, too. I'm going to make sure everybody knows that Joe Rogan isn't funny. Ugh, people stink.
Exactly. Why are you still doing your podcast when there's strict rules to stay at home and social distance?
Gee, maybe because there's about 1.6 to 2.5 million people still downloading it a day. Jizzball.
Don't you have any respect for the tireless health workers busting their asses day in and day out to keep people from dying?
If these same health workers had a problem, they wouldn't give him the second test. The fucking nurse that stuck the thing up his nose to test or whatever, after she was done, said, "Hey, can I take a picture with you?"
Of course she did.
Of course she did. She took a picture with him, and it's probably the fucking headline picture on her fucking Facebook and Instagram.
Look who stopped in for a test today. I gladly gave it to him.
Look who's COVID-free. It's Joe Rogan. Taking a picture with me. Hashtag I'm cool. Ugh.
No, he doesn't. He has a sauna and money. Another one chimed in. See, this is just class envy. That's all this is.
Of course it is.
Also wasting multiple virus tests while frontline workers and the sick can't even get one.
All right. You know what? Stop with the frontline workers. And I know that the doctors and the all these people, the DoorDash people and the grocery people are working hard. I get that. But you know what? This is not the people storming Normandy, for fuck's sake. That's a frontline worker, okay? Somebody sitting in the grocery store saying, sorry, sir, we're out of TP. That is not a frontline worker, okay? Someone giving tests is not a frontline worker. Sorry, it's just not. And again, I'm not shitting on these people. They're doing their job, and bravo to them for putting their lives on the line to do it. But fucking A, they're not having bullets thrown at them, for God's sakes. Just stop. Just ease back a little bit with your rhetoric, you fucking jizzballs on your TikTok page or whatever. Oh shit, we're on the front lines here.
Yeah,
we're on the front lines here at the hospital, Neely. It's me, Alex Jones, on the front lines. The Bilderberg group's taking over this hospital. We're going to take it back. We're storming it, Neely. We're going to storm the front lines. We're bringing it, Neely. We all took all of our vitamins and we're ready. We're going to storm the front line here at Mesmer or Presbyterian Hospital. We're taking the front line back, Neely. Jesus Christ.
Hashtag survival of the richest. Another one slammed Rogan.
Jesus Christ. Idiots.
Fans' anger also poured over onto Twitter, where his followers continued to bash him for sounding like an idiot.
You know, Neely, Twitter's not the front line anymore since they threw me off there. I'm not on Twitter. I'm at the real front line here at the hospital. I'm at the Cleveland Clinic, Neely, getting ready to storm the waiting room. Gotta stop this shit immediately.
This is bullshit, one person tweeted.
Yeah, pal.
There are sick people who need tests. Well, why do they need a test if they're already sick?
They already know they got it.
Yeah. You don't need a test if you're sick.
You need an IV and some medicine.
Yeah. But can't get them. This is everything wrong with this country.
Oh, shut up. Have you heard of one person that couldn't get tested that was sick?
No.
Have you heard one story? I don't follow the news, so it could very well be. But have you heard one story of one guy that died because he was waiting to get the test and didn't get it?
No, of course not.
Hasn't been one story of that. So these guys are just inventing horse shit, as always.
Yeah. Well, here's the whole thing. 2 weeks ago, President Trump had announced that as part of the, corona treatment program to help New York and L.A., which are two of the biggest cities in the United States.
Right.
He sent these medical Navy boats into the harbor.
Right.
And, Andrew Cuomo was just like, oh, we're going to have people dying right and left. We don't have enough ventilators. We don't have enough hospital beds. We don't have this. We don't have that. So Trump says, yeah, we're sending in our medical boat, our big ship. It has 1,000 beds on it.
Okay.
1,000 beds. They sent a medical ship into the New York harbor. They sent one into L.A.
Mm-hmm.
As of this week, you know how many beds in the ship in New York have been occupied?
No idea.
One.
One bed?
One bed.
Guy must have been really sick. It's probably Joe Rogan, right?
But my point is, people are not keeling over and dying by the millions.
Neely, that boat was a Bilderberg boat. It was sent by the globalists. That's why there's no people on it. It's just for show, Neely.
Exactly.
It's really part of the global conspiracy. You know what else they didn't have? My vitamins on that boat. All they did was give these people with the corona my vitamins, and they'd have been all better.
And here's the interesting one. The other ship that's over in L.A., you know how many beds have been used in that so far?
2.
None,
of course.
None.
Don't need any of it.
Nope.
Maybe Rogan has a place to stay, though. If he truly comes up sick, he can get on one of these boats.
Of course.
Where does he live now, L.A.?
Yeah, he could have the boat to himself because he's rich and entitled.
Right.
Don't let anybody else on this boat. I want it for myself.
I need a lot of space here.
I'm an important podcaster here, so let me buy.
Does this boat have Wi-Fi? I got to do my podcast.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong. I love Joe Rogan, but is anyone else really turned off by Rogan pulling strings to get all his rich comic buddies coronavirus testing, said another?
Okay, first of all, he didn't do that. He got himself coronavirus testing. Secondly, what the fuck is stopping you from unfollowing Joe Rogan if he's such a fucking bad guy? Why can't you fucking unfollow? Is his content so goddamn compelling that even if you don't agree with him, you have to listen anyway?
It's like our fans. They have to listen to us.
No, they should stop listening too. Our fans, every one of you that fucking hates when I do voices or when Neely talks Trump or when I don't talk Trump or whatever, just fucking stop listening. Nobody's forcing you. Nobody's trying to make you sit around and listen and go, oh, those fucking guys piss me off. Unfollow, unfriend, whatever you do on your browser so that you don't ever encounter us again and leave. Go the fuck away. I encourage it. I want you to leave. I'm sure Joe wants these fucking complaining cocksuckers to leave too.
Yeah.
Nobody wants what I'll call false fans, people that complain about everything. Nobody wants them in their fucking register. No one. Just go away. Save your complaints for someone that gives a fuck. You know, I guess the people that give a fuck are all on TikTok or Instagram or wherever. No one cares. Just, fucking assholes.
At Joe Rogan, how about hashtag flattening the curve? Wrote another one with hashtag coronavirus.
I'd like to hashtag flatten him with my hashtag vehicle.
Other fans were left baffled by Rogan's ability to get his hands on not just one test, but several.
Are you shitting me that this is going on and on and on because it took 2 tests?
Yes.
Jesus. I'm glad that our fans understand that we don't fucking give a shit about social media.
No.
They really don't react on social media, which to me is a blessing because fuck social media.
I agree. At Joe Rogan, can you explain why and how you got a coronavirus test, please? Questioned another. Must be nice to be able to test you and your buddies for coronavirus whenever you want to. I guess money does buy health, another agreed.
Yeah, apparently it does, so get some, you dick. Stop being a broke dick, and you too can fucking buy a second test if you think you need it.
Yeah, why don't you go out there and earn?
What cracks me up is none of these fuckers probably even need a test. There's not a one of them that's whining that actually needs a fucking test. Not a single one of them. There's not one person that has posted at any of these fucking social media places that was denied a test. Not a single one. But yet they're whining about something they know nothing about. Shut up!
Right.
Oh, my God.
Rogan has yet to publicly comment on the backlash or issue an
apology.
He needs to apologize for this.
Joe Rogan, not going to apologize.
Of course not.
Unreal, dude.
The comic appeared to ignore the backlash altogether as he boasted on April 16th that he had another guest where that was Rona-free.
Good. Well, that's good. Why is that bad that he has guests that don't have a fucking disease? Would it be better if he brought in people that were sick? Is that what they want?
No, they want to. They again. This goes back to the whole social justice. Just because you have money, what makes you think you're better than the rest of us and can have benefits more than what the rest of us have?
Who stopped anybody from getting a second test?
Well, who stopped anybody from building up whatever it is that you do and become successful and rich enough to afford shit if you need to or want to?
I understand that part, but my point is, this is not a money thing. Rogan didn't go out of his way and put big dollars up, which is why he got a second test. He just went and, people probably were fans that gave him a second fucking test.
Well, that's the whole thing. His celebrity and his popularity has allowed him privileges over and above the average Joe.
So take it up with the healthcare worker that gave him the privilege, not him. He just went and used what he has.
Yeah.
Just like anybody else would do. If you can afford to fucking buy a steak at Ruth Chris, you're not going to fucking settle for Chili's.
Hey, listen,
right?
I agree.
And if all you can afford is Chili's, you're not going to fucking settle for a burger at McDonald's. That's how it works. You raise yourself up to what you can afford.
Right.
That's what everybody does. It's not because he's famous or rich. That's what anybody would do. Good for him. He's got a podcast that does 10 million fucking downloads a week. He's fucking the voice of the UFC. The guy is, and he's a big selling comic. Yeah, what, he should fucking have to live like a pauper? The guy fucking works 18 hours a day. Fuck off. Jeez.
We're mad at him.
Good. Don't listen.
We're just mad.
Good. Just don't listen.
You
ever.
shouldn't be allowed to have stuff.
Mm-hmm. People suck.
Well, this is what happens when you got too much time on your hands.
Yeah, true.
Got too much time on your hands.
All right.
Well, I've got more shock and outrage for you.
Oh, good.
You're going to love this.
Okay.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
All right.
I got to find my bumper here real quick, though.
Okay. Oh, no.
Let me see here. The bumper is called.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I was looking for.
Okay.
It's time to fire up the end drives. On the Classic Metal Show. Philus, this means you.
No.
This is just fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
This is the dumbest damn thing I've read yet.
Okay.
Just the stupidity of this.
All right.
I'll credit our own Kendall for sending this over.
Okay.
2 high school seniors at Carrollton High School in Carrollton, Georgia, were expelled on Friday after a racist TikTok they made went viral.
Okay.
They will not be allowed to graduate with nearly a month left to go in the school year.
Oh, my goodness.
According to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, the video was shared on Thursday evening by a Twitter user named Camden.
Okay.
The video shows the students calling black people the dreaded N-word.
Easy.
And joking about how black people like to eat fried chicken and watermelon and grow up without fathers.
Hey, is that true?
Well, that's what this article says.
Okay.
Carrollton became a trending topic on Twitter.
Of course.
On Friday morning, and the superintendent of the Carrollton schools, Dr. Mark Albatross, took to Twitter to address the matter.
All right, Rogue in the chat room. There's no such thing as baboonic behavior. I don't know what that even means.
Baboonic behavior?
Baboonic? It says they were expelled for baboonic behavior. Now, that's not a real term.
I don't think so.
Let's get the Burt team on this.
Tonight it has been brought to my attention. This Twitter is brought to you by that an inappropriate video was created on the TikTok social media platform.
Okay.
Please know that this video has been addressed immediately, and any student involved in the production of this video will face serious consequences.
Yeah, they will be murdered.
Exactly. This type of behavior will not be tolerated.
Not at all.
Shortly after 3 p.m., it was announced that the 2 seniors in the video were expelled from school.
It is not the baboonic plague. It's the coronavirus. What's wrong with you guys? Jeez.
So would you like to hear the audio from this TikTok video?
I most certainly would. Is it going to have beeps in it?
No.
Oh, good.
It's the raw audio.
All right, let's hear this.
Hey, today we're making
niggers.
First we have black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty black.
Yeah. Next we have don't have a dad.
Don't have a dad? Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have eat watermelon and fried chicken.
Fried chicken
Yeah.
and watermelon? Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's yeah.
Next one is make good choices. Let's see.
There's nothing there. Next we have
Now, mind you, what they're doing is they have cups full of water.
Okay.
And they're sitting on top of little signs that have labels on them that says, make good choices, eat chicken and watermelon, grow up without dads. So as they mention each one, they're dumping the water into a sink like they're making a brew.
Well, not for nothing, but they might want to take a couple sips off of the Makes Good Decisions cup themselves.
So, exactly. So, of course, when they tried to dump the Makes Good Decision cup in there, there was nothing in that cup.
Empty cup?
Empty cup.
rob people.
Specifically whites. Yeah, they do that.
Last one is
Go to jail?
So that was it. So they basically were dumping cups of water into a sink and making like a stew or a brew.
Did they do this on school grounds?
No, they did this in somebody's bathroom at their house.
So then why the fuck is the school involved?
I agree with that.
It's none of the school's business what they do on their own time.
I agree with that as well. And again, if they have the credits and the time put in, why can the school say you can't graduate now?
If a kid got a DWI, they'd let him graduate.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is something they did on their own time.
I agree.
Yeah, ridiculous. I envy these kids because their parents are gonna win some money in court. That's what's really gonna happen. They're gonna not graduate, and then their parents are gonna sue, and they're gonna win.
Right.
Smart.
Mm-hmm. So the point was made to me that regardless of these kids' viewpoint on racism or racism, what does this have to do with their ability to graduate high school?
Nothing. Now, if they did it in class or something, that's one thing. But if they did it at home, you know, fucking around on a Saturday afternoon or something, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, fuck this. Idiots. These kids are stupid, but the school's even stupider for fucking addressing it. The school should say, we have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, this was something that we don't agree with, and you know, but the thing is, it doesn't represent the school.
Well, let's take it one step further. Can the town make these kids move? Can the town say you can't live here anymore?
No.
I mean,
it's a freedom of speech issue. I mean, you can disagree and dislike what these kids did and said, but you can't penalize them for their speech.
Yeah, well, and that's the point, though. If the town can't throw them out of the town, why can they throw them out of the school?
I agree.
Or something they didn't do in the fucking school.
Yep.
Holy fuck. Are you kidding me? People stink.
Well, this is what it's come down to is the word and speech police, and you can't hurt people's feelings, and you can't say things that are, deplorable.
Mm-hmm.
You're not allowed. Otherwise, we're going to somehow punish you.
Yeah. Okay. No, great. Glad to hear it. I say kill these kids.
Yeah.
Just take them out back and shoot them dead for God forbid having an opinion that you don't like.
Yeah.
Even if it is a stupid opinion.
Or just doing something just would be considered ignorant.
Yeah. God forbid a fucking underage kid would do something stupid. That never happens.
No. Yeah, you would never know anything about that, would you, Chris?
No, I never did anything stupid.
So there you are. Some shock and outrage. Some social media. Shock and outrage.
Fantastic.
All upset.
Fantastic.
Now I know probably most of you won't be able to sleep tonight because now you're going to be so upset about all this.
Yep, very upset.
I know I am.
Yeah, I'm very, very pissed.
All right, well, let's take a break and let's come back and let's do a Chris segment.
All right.
Are you ready? Are you ready for your segment?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Well, let's play a couple tunes. We'll come back. We'll get into something and see how this goes.
All right, cool.
What would you like to hear?
How about Hangover in Hanover by Electric Boys?
Okay.
Since I'm digging them right now. It's on the Ghost Ward Diaries.
Okay. Let me pull that up real quick.
All right.
Let's see here. Where are we at? Electric Boys. It's on one of the new ones you sent me?
Yeah, it's on the Ghost Ward Diaries.
Okay.
Or if you have Lion's Roar there, you could play the Joe Walsh cover. Life's Been Good to Me So Far.
Lion's Roar?
Yeah. Did you get that one? It's a single.
I don't think so.
All right. Then never mind.
I did not see it. Let's just put it that way.
May not have sent it.
Okay. Let me see. I know I have that Electric Boys. I just pulled it down. Oh, there it is. Got it. All right. What do we oh, there it is. Lion's Roar.
Yeah.
We'll play that.
Yeah, right, play the Life's Been Good cover.
Okay, we'll do it. All right. Well, here it is. It's Life's Been Good, Lion's Roar exclusively here
On your classic metal show.